Yes, people, how's it going? Welcome back to Lilywhite Lane. Hope we're all doing good, hope we're all keeping well, and welcome along to your latest Tottenham Hotspur transfer news on the channel. On today's news, we will be discussing a potential Bayern Munich winger coming to Tottenham Hotspur, a striker from PSG, potentially on his way to North London, and ENIC's investment in Standard Liège and how it could potentially benefit Spurs. All of that coming up soon. So without further ado, let's delve straight into it. Let's delve straight into it with some very, very interesting news that does come out from Kieran Maguire this morning. And he states Tottenham could hugely benefit from ENIC's alleged planned investment in Standard Liège, as it may help negate monetary impact caused by Brexit for the club. Now look, what he's basically trying to say here, Kieran Maguire, is that it really could benefit ENIC investing in other companies and other leagues, how it really could, help us out. But the issue is, and I've always said this is the issue, right? And it's the same with the NFL weekends, it's the same with the boxing. People always says, look at ENIC's other investments in other sports or other leagues, right? Look at all this money that's coming into the club. It can only be good. Hang on a second, right? Hang on a second. This is not money coming into the club. And this is where people get it twisted. People say these NFL weekends are fantastic for the club. People will say these boxing events are fantastic for the club. They're not fantastic for the club. They're not fantastic for Spurs at all. They are fantastic for ENIC. They are fantastic for the English National Investment Company. That's what they're fantastic for. They're not fantastic for Spurs at all, right? They do nothing to help us out. And people say, no, all this money coming into the club. That's not money going into the club. That's money going into ENIC's pockets, which we know from the past they will not invest. But look, we'll have to wait and see. Kieran Maguire, a very knowledgeable person. We'll see if there's many more developments in this story, as I say. And look, if this is a good thing, ENIC investing in another league and Standard Liège. We'll let you know all the upcoming developments on this story, if there are any, as I say. And look, that just about wraps that one up. So look, let's move on to the next piece of news that does come out this morning, and that's Tottenham could make a January move for Bayern Munich winner and winger Kingsley Coman, right? Do I think this transfer is going to go through? In all honesty, my French Bulldog has more of a chance of talking. I think that tells you the odds of us signing Kingsley Coman. But look, it'd be interesting to see if there's any developments in this story. Spurs targeting some big players. Another big player we'll talk about in a minute that Spurs are targeting from PSG, who could be on his way to North London. But look, Spurs targeting some big players. Kingsley Coman, he's a fantastic player, really talented. He's got pace, knows where the back of the net is. He's played for Bayern for, 4 or 5 years. And we should know how good he is when he absolutely ripped into us when we lost 7-2 to us. When we lost 7-2 to ourselves. When we lost 7-2 to Bayern, he was man of the match. Although Gnabry scored 4, he was the man who just demolished our defence. So look, Coman to Spurs, never say never. I'll leave that one on there. So look, let's move on to our final piece of news today that does come out from Team Talk, and they state Tottenham are ready to pursue and make an offer for Paris Saint-Germain striker Mauro Icardi. Spurs looking to pursue Mauro Icardi, and as I say, look, it's got to be one good thing. Now, I understand these aren't the most reliable sources, but there's a lot of them, and different sources are stating different things about signing top players. That's got to be good news that Spurs are looking in, at least, or rumoured to be going for the bigger players, for the Icardis, the Gnabrys, the Comans. It's better than going in for all these youngsters that we've never heard of. And look, do I think Icardi will happen? I think there's more of a chance of the Coman transfer. I mean, not more of a chance. I think there's more of a chance of this transfer going through than the Coman one. But I don't know if he'd come into Spurs and be happy with a role as a backup striker. If Kane goes, I can definitely see this transfer going through. But, he's fine with being a backup striker for PSG because they've got Mbappe, they've got Messi, they've got Neymar. They're the currently best team in the world, in my opinion, in the Champions League. But would he want to play second fiddle to Harry Kane, who hasn't been very good so far this season? And a team that's pursuing to get into Europe, not to win the Champions League. If we got into the Champions League, it'd be a miracle. If PSG didn't, it'd be a disaster. So look, Icardi, he's been on the news for both on the pitch performing fantastically and off the pitch, him breaking up with his girlfriend who is his agent. So a potential new agent coming in now. This could mean Icardi gets a little more power on his choices and where he wants to go. But look, I'll wrap it up there. Coman to Spurs, Icardi to Spurs. ENIC Investments, we'll have to wait and find out on the further developments of these stories. This has been you guys. You guys have been awesome. This has been Lilywhite Lane. That is your lot. Thank you for watching. And as always, come on you Spurs. ENIC out.